Hello and welcome back to Master of Orion II, where we've grown a lot in the last episodes and our enemies have fled or have been destroyed, so let's continue with death and destruction, though we're only destroying their military ships and take their people hostage until they become citizens, of course. I don't have any problems with the other people. They're welcome to become citizens, but not if they bear arms against us. So, let's continue. Xiphias, yeah. He even has a battleship here. Yeah, that's probably gonna help him. No, maybe not. Let's just kill it. Right, this is really fun to just to just see my ships destroying stuff. And now my infantries. Yeah, right. Adamantium armor. Ships with this armor have 8 times the base structure and armor points. The hit points of fighters are multiplied by 4, adds plus 25 to ground to combat strength. Yeah, actually they have a better armor than we do, but we will destroy them nonetheless. Who needs big armor when you have shields and when your ships are barely even hit at all? So that's my defensive strategy. Once I have the necessary technology, of course. Having the best armor too is nice, of course, as well, but if you don't have it, I think it's more optional than some of the other subsystems and technologies that we're using on our most advanced ships. They're going to tracks with a colony ship. I don't like it. Do we have some transport ships here somewhere? You can just go to tracks. I mean, you're new, but you're good design anyway, so you should be able to handle anything there. We'll continue with our quest for global domination, universal domination. Yes, that's good. Universal domination, yeah. But first I'll probably reassign some of the farmers because we're producing way too much food. Because on Terra there's too many people producing food, so you can just work, right? So you can also research. I think plus 30 is okay. I mean, it doesn't matter that much at our advanced stage anymore. Mizar, yeah, let's take that out too. It's still not dead. So what are you doing? Thanks. Invade! Thank you. Oh, and the Radif system is building a colony base again. That happened a very long time ago when a Dalek ship just appeared here and destroyed the colony that we've built earlier. So we're gonna rebuild it this time, hopefully more permanently. Though I do have doubts about that. So atmosphere renewer is done here. I think you can just do what you want. After you've built some more transport ships, of course, but then you can do what you want. No, I'm still not annihilating people. I would just love for an option to turn this off, because I don't see any reason behind that. If I wanted to kill them, I could just bomb them to death. There's not too many things that they could do against that. Oh, you're sending defensive forces to tracks now. That's nice of you, I guess. Well, actually sending many ships there. Maybe we'll go to instead, because I only have one battleship. I mean, it's one battleship against a destroyer and 3 battleships. Well, it'll be fun at least. So we'll see how good our design holds up against other battleships. So that'll be interesting at least. You can go here. The front is now here. One of you can also go there. And I have only one transport ship left here, so we'll go to Thais, I think. Yeah, and you go to Qing maybe. And we also have a battleship here, which I'll send to Grass. And I can think about colonizing some planets, because I've built some colony ships, so let's just do that. Let's just take enemy presence out, and then we can resettle Beryl, yes. Again. So Yen, we had a colony there. Ra, we'll do ourselves. Seoul, okay. Zach, yeah, we also had a colony there once. And where's Beryl? Here, come, go to Beryl. I always regretted losing that colony and not building it up again. So, next turn is gonna be a fun battle, so let's see how that turns out. 3 destroyer and a battleship versus 1 battleship. Who's gonna emerge victorious? We'll see it. So, we probably need to get closer to hit them. Yeah. Yeah, they're not hitting you. At least, that's good. Thanks. Well, you're not doing enough damage too, but if they can't hit you, then it's gonna be a very one-sided fight. Yeah. It's actually a little funny. They're just not hitting it, because of the main reason for that is this inertial stabilizer, because it really helps the ship to not be hit. Because the enemy is not very good on researching advanced computer systems and including upgrades in his ship to hit stuff better, because he just assumes that he'll just go up against normal things and he'll just hit, which isn't necessarily the case. I mean, if you include some advanced subsystems, then it doesn't have to be the case. No, not that. So. Right. So we'll take Thais now. Again. I think we already had this planet once. And as we see now, one of the additional benefits of having hard shields is that we can use our shields in a nebula, which the enemy cannot, but it'll not make too much of a difference here anyways. It'll just reduce the amount of shots that we have to take. That we have to dish out, basically. So, let's take that back. And hopefully we'll keep that for the time being now. And you can kill another ship, but it probably will flee very soon. I just shoot it down. Bye-bye. Yes. What would be really cool if there were actually some sort of ruins or bombed out buildings here. If you colonize a planet where at some point there already was something, that would be a really cool detail. But sadly, it isn't. So the colony ships were actually being built. It's good. But also the artificial planet was built, so I can construct a colony base here now and construct more artificial planets. So as we see, one of the asteroid fields that I've talked about in the last episode has now been transformed to a barren planet. And they've built the colony ship. That's good. And you can build a recyclotron now, warp interdictor for safety reasons, and the weather control, of course, and atmosphere renewer if you want, sure. Just do what you want, man. Oh, you're not even the biggest colony, right? You're just one of the smallers. Yeah, after that you can just auto-build, it's okay. We don't need that much productivity anymore, I think. No annihilation, thanks. And that. So that's the main... Actually, that's the main production colony here in the system. I think I need some more spies, because I'm gonna have some very valuable technology that'll probably attract attention of all the other guys, so I would like to hire some more agents, and the Trilarians are back for a rematch. Yes! Sorry, that's just very funny for me. So let's kill them again, right? They thought, oh, we lost all our fleet, so now they built 6 new battleships and a couple of cruisers as well, and a destroyer. So now we'll teach them a lesson again. You'll not be messing with us anymore, sir. You also have to go there to defend against that. Trax is doing fine, actually, but we need the transports at the front, probably. So you can go to Thais. Right, so... Sinosec come back at Madola, yes. I want to destroy this destroyer. Because I think that the label is misleading. It's not destroying anything here. Bye. And at Thais, we'll just destroy the transport ships, and now the main battle against the new Trilarian fleet. Yes, come here for a rematch. We'll just shoot you down again. Yes, no need to say no. We'll destroy you. Don't worry about that. My people have even become a little more experienced, so they'll hit a little better. All of the commando guys are here, and I think we also had less ships at the last time, so everything is set for us. We even wiped them out in the first round of combat, as it seems. Well done. So, a colony base here, yes. So we'll get started with that. We're at the cultural gazer level. I've no idea how to spell that name properly, because this has too many Y's. Oh, the Trilarians are probably very sad that we destroyed their ships again, but I don't care. They bombed our colonies when they had the chance to, so I'll not give a damn. Good. Operation Recolonization is going on. Soon we'll have all the planets back. Could even send something to Riska. Right, we have some new colony ships now, so Riska should be the choice, because there was once a colony there as well. And then there's still Orion. I've almost forgotten about that. I think I should prepare for a visit there, because this game is called Master of Orion, so how can I be basically winning without controlling Orion, right? That would be wrong, right? Right? I think I had too many rights in the last sentence, but... Right? No. So, you can just do that and prepare some colony ships in the near future, please. But then you can just construct whatever you want. I don't know. Ah, we're in the food register, right? So probably you shouldn't build the colony ships. Just build what you like. I'll have them build somewhere else. I have enough very productive colonies, like Ra. So... No, Governor Emo. I don't want to hire you. I already said no to you again twice. So... And Yen is back in the fold for now. I think I'll have enough money to just buy the automated factory, because that'll help the new planets a lot, and we don't have too many monetary issues at the moment anymore, because our very developed colonies are most of the time producing money. So I can also reassign some of them to researchers if they're not on a rich planet at least. Because I think that's a little wasteful, because they could very much do research instead of producing if they're producing trade goods. So producing, who's building trade goods? Let's see. Oh, not too much. You do your rich, you do your automatically trade goods. No, yeah, automatically, come. Right, so. Alright, the transporters are getting there. I'm sorry. We could have taken out the last human place of resistance, but we don't have any transports, so I was waiting for the new transports to arrive. And Sol Prime, sure. Let's build some more planets on Sol. The humans won't need them anymore, right? And Zack, yes. Good, so now let's attack Chimeria. And I think the Trilarians are building up an additional new fleet, because they still haven't learned that they should just give up. That'll spare them some embarrassment, I think. But I need some more freighters, because we've colonized new planets, we've taken new planets, so we have an increased need for freighters at the moment. And we'll take another colony now. So, I'm sorry about that, apes, but we'll take everything. You declared war on us, and so far I haven't received any offer of stopping it, although I've asked. So, consider yourselves invaded. GNN, where the news come first. The human empire will only live in the history books as the last vestige of human power has been annihilated. Yeah, that makes me very sad. So, yes, please colonize that. Right, so Chimeria is done. Renai gained a level, right? And the colony ship was done, so here we need a new artificial planet and a colony base. No. Research colony. I don't know why this is a research colony. I mean, technically it's producing more research than production, but no one is actually researching, and it's only because of the auto lab. Yeah, right. Good. So we could move on and take the home system of the Trilarians actually now. But I only have 2 transports here. Do we have some backup transports? There's some. I think I'll just have everything meet up there. You can go to Thais in defensive posture. You can go to Mizar. To Semai. So I at least have 1 ship there, because as we've seen in the past, one ship is actually, one of our battleships is actually able to deal with most smaller groups of enemy ships at this point, so it'll be okay if they just all go there. So if we go there, I think I'll send one of the Avengers to Semai instead. And I need the transport somewhere near the front, probably here. And we have new colony ships, yay! So, Mizar, no Ra, no Midoriya. Zoltais, trucks. I think Madola would be fine. It's already Terran and it's low G. The other one I would actually like to move somewhere else. You can go to Chimeria. And I'd like you to go to Trax, actually. What are you doing there? You're not trying to go to Orion, right? Because that would be prelude for a war that you probably won't win. Yeah, but I think I'll take the Trilarians out first, and then I'll have a go at Orion. So let's just go to Trilar in a couple of turns, once the transport ships that are already reasonably close are here. So, let's move. Right, so 1 turn and then we'll move on. Colony base in Ra, yes. Right. No. So you can build an additional colony base now, and then you can build a battle station, and do you need a core waste dump? You could use it. And then I would like some spies. Oh, you're already building spies, so I need more spies, please. Okay, now let's go for the Trilarian home system, which is called Trilar. Stargate allows instantaneous movement between any of your colonies. All colonies are automatically equipped with this once this research is researched. Yeah, that's actually really nice, because right now, once we've researched this, which is now, we can actually move with all our ships which are in any of our colonies to any other of our colonies, which will make defending our stuff way much easier, because we can always instantly just send ships there, which is really helpful, but only with our own colonies. So if they're already away somewhere, then we can't send them. Stellar Converter, a plasma cannon that can be mounted on a ship or a planet. Automatically inflicts 500 hits to all shields of a ship, regardless of range and defense. Completely destroys a planet when used for orbital bombardment. Yeah, this is a fun weapon. It can actually be used as a building on a planet, which is really powerful and does much damage to any ship who tries to attack a planet defended by this. It can also be mounted on ships. I'll probably do that just for fun purposes so that you can see it, and probably I'll even demonstrate this completely destroys a planet when used for orbital bombardment, because with this you can actually just obliterate a planet completely. Basically turn a planet into an asteroid field. Time Warp Facilitator allows a ship to shift in and out of time-space continuum, enabling it to take an additional turn at the end of every combat turn. Yeah, I just want that to sink in. Every ship that has this can actually take 2 turns in comparison to ships who don't have it. This is also an ingredient of a sort of invincible ship that one could build with the necessary technologies. I won't build this for this game, I'll just draw your attention to it, that there's I think it's a game-breaking combination of subsystems that will actually enable you to build a ship that can never be attacked. But I'll not provide you some instructions here, you have to figure that out yourself or ask the internet. So, we're now through with physics. We can still continue to research into physics, which will provide some additional level of miniaturization, of course. But before I do that, I want to do some serious research into computers now. And another colony base in Ra, yes. And colony ship in the tracks system. No, I don't want to build a colony here. I was just sending that in order to get to Orion at some point in time. Though probably not now. Because I think I still have some time. Fucking shit. I don't have time. That sucks. The Alarians actually have assembled a really big fleet and are attacking Orion. Oh, fuck. I don't think I can assemble enough ships close by, right? I may be wrong, though. I think I could. They'll not be there fast enough, because I would have to assemble them and then send them there. Yeah, I'll guess I'll just have to live with that. The Alarians are gonna attack Orion, and if they're successful, which considering how many ships there are, they'll probably do it. But this will bereft me of showing you what is actually awaiting at Orion. So let's see if they're successful. So we'll combat a Trilar instead. Well, they've built some battleships at least, so let's take out this. Yeah, this is working out really well with all these upgrades. And we're still not at the end yet. Good, let's invade. They even have tanks here. They're a little more technologically advanced than the humans are, apparently. even have tanks, but tanks die nonetheless. I mean, they take an additional hit, but they don't have so many tanks as I have soldiers. Food replicators alter the molecular structure of inorganic material to create edible food. Having a facility in a colony allows you to convert 2 units of production into 1 unit of food as needed by the colony. Yeah. And we colonize Mordola, of course. Damn, it really bothers me that the Illyrians are making a run at Orion, but I can live with it. It'll make the combat against them more fun, I guess. And there's ancient artifacts in the Trilar system, actually. Right. Interesting. No. Well, what awaits you in the Orion system is the Orion system has a huge ship that is basically guarding the system, because it has the best planet that you can have. It has the biggest size. It's of Gaia type, and it has ultra rich resources, which even compared to Ra actually is similar. So it also is huge Gaia and ultra rich. So it does have a very good planet. And in addition, when you defeat the Guardian of Orion, you gain 4 of 8 total very special technologies that you can't research through normal gameplay. There's other ways to get that technology, which includes the Antares, but you can't get there normally. But I think they'll just take it and take the technologies, which will make them into very formidable enemies, at least. So I think it's fun, this development, but it could bite me in the back, so I'm not too sure. But let's continue with our invasion of the Trilarians, because they deserve some invasion. Yes, let's take their home planet too. And invade. It's actually a water planet, because the Trilarians are an aquatic race, which means that every planet that is dominated by water is actually counting as a better planet for them. So they're very comfortable on oceanic planets. Android scientists, mechanical workers that generate 3 research points per turn, require 1 production unit per turn instead of food. They're unaffected by morale, receive no duration bonus, and cannot generate income. Yeah, I don't like androids in this game. You're tuned to GNN, your source for all the news you need to know. Ships in the Illyrian Empire have recently visited the legendary Orion star system. Yes, I realize that. And it seemed like they actually won. Annihilate, no. Right, so you can just construct stuff. Yeah, they actually won. When taking Orion, you also gain a sort of valuable battleship with a very special hero that I also won't be able to show you this time, I'm sorry. I should have paid a little bit more attention to what the Illyrians were doing, probably, because I thought that the Alkari were more pressingly to go there, which is why I checked the fleets close to Orion. But I didn't think that the Illyrian would actually make a run at it. So, my bad. I can actually send this colony ship somewhere else now. So, where do you want to go? Sarva? It's ultra poor. That's not very good, so let's just go to Mizar. And let's continue with the invasion. What's of course a little bothering me a little now is this huge fleet here, because they have many battleships, and since they defeated the Guardian, they could be a serious threat even to my ships. So I think I cannot defeat them with a few battleships. I think I need more than a few. So there could actually be some more civilian casualties rather soon. So let's hope they don't attack somewhere. But yeah, if if I join up my entire fleet, I could maybe do something about it. Maybe I really should. So let's meet up at Sensei, at Semii, not Sensei, Semii. Everyone who's already sort of somewhere. You can just stay here, I think, as a defensive posture. Let's all join up as Semii, and then we'll make a run at Orion and hopefully take out their fleet. Meets are yes. Please colonize. Colonize, right? Not colonize. So there's still almost all of them are there. Some have moved back to Ogama, which is good for me because this way I'll have less opposition. So let's attack them with four Titans, a couple of battleships, and the transports, of course. And let's take back Orion. Yes, let's take it. I was gonna take it. They had to just die like the rest. But admittedly, they didn't have a chance to incorporate the new technology into their ships so far. The High Council has convened again, so 11 votes for the Illyrians, 5 votes for Illyrians, 2 votes for us, 11 votes for the Illyrians. So they have almost half of the votes. If I vote myself, I have more than half of the votes by myself now, but I can vote for myself, so we have more votes, but we don't have 2/3. And even if we had, I just wouldn't vote for myself. So this is my system now. Thank you for taking out the Guardian and for getting my technology ass. But I'll get that technology. Don't worry about that. So the main fleet has retreated back to Ursa for some reason. I would like to face them in battle actually, but since they retreated, there's not much I can do about it right now. I could go to Ursa myself and hope that they'll just stay there, but I probably just go somewhere else. So, yeah. Maybe I could split this fleet up right now, because that's what I was talking about that earlier. So I could basically have an invasion force, which would be headed by a fleet with Nile and I think Admiral Nark. You can take half of the battleships and all of the transport ships. Most of the transport ships, let's say. And you can actually attack them. And the rest still has a movement bonus, and you can attack the rest of the Trilarian Empire now. But how the rest of the battle is going now that we have finally taken Orion back from the people who have actually taken it first, we'll see at the next episode. Now that we're actually the Master of Orion, sort of sorts. Yeah, but we'll see how this story continues in the next episode. So until then, bye.